buku bucks, but I still rock Nike with the razzle dazzle star I might be. You ever notice that you can almost always complain about seasonal allergies or blame something on seasonal allergies? You'd be like, oh, it's spring, you know, allergies. Oh, it's summer, you know, allergies. Oh, you know, those fall allergies. It's kind of like you just can't say winter. Maybe you could in some places, but generally that's not how it works. You're my child. Oh, it's not Monsanto. It's time for your morning roundup. Turned out pretty good. Tiny bit of stringing. I already took this off. Overdid it with the supports there. Yes, this David can. It's coming out basically perfect. This is one you guys haven't seen today. This is an elephant dish. Now this one is fun. This is a like a cyberpunk dinosaur. It's gonna be another new item, and it's a wall-mounted headphone stand. Everything came out perfect, perfect score. This is Giant Alien Boy. When these first came out, I sold tons of them. I want to actually make more aliens. And this is also a new product. It's kind of hard to tell what it's going to be currently, but it's going to be like a horrifying mutant sea cucumber monster. And probably most satisfyingly, another D20 that's coming out perfect. I love it when the D20 comes out perfect, baby. On the YouTube monetization front, we officially hit the 1/3 mark. I need 3,000 watch hours and we just got 1,000. So that's not too bad after basically the first month. Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. I love it when I get a perfect score. Feeling gangsta today. You guys may not know this, but you can go in and customize the G code and have it tell you anything you want right here. Since I've been adding less recycled material, I haven't had to make as much, but we do need to sort through some of this. And this current batch is looking pretty good. Just sold a giant hammerhead shark. That's pretty fun. You guys will get to see that in a few days or something. I just moved this printer a little bit yesterday and I noticed that it's getting really close to bumping into this shelf. So we are going to move it. And it missed it. It's amazing. I'm really glad I spotted that. I would not want this to mess up. It definitely would have knocked it off or something. Okay, we loaded up the tumbler with a good number of pieces, a good amount of pieces, and we're gonna get a new batch going. These are already dehydrated enough that when it sprinkles down, we can start making filament. All right, we're gonna package some stuff. This is a wolf. The paws stick out of the wall. Somebody just messaged me and they want me to 3D print them a tub, as in like a bathtub. I have so many questions. I think they might be a little bit overestimating my abilities here. Like, don't get me wrong, I actually probably could print one, but why would you want to bathe in a 3D printed tub? Just sold a bunch of stuff. I looked up one of the clients. He bought 3 sharks from me. One of them's a custom design. And I looked up his site and he's like a really high level New York interior designer, which is just crazy. But yeah, that's pretty cool. About to do another guitar snake. This one's gonna have red eyes. This time they got a white lid. It was just absolutely pouring out, but it's died down a little bit. So we will go while it's rather sparse. Got a couple of international shipments back here. I figure I'd just bring them in myself. I don't know, I really don't know, yo. I got a sweet tooth and I'm gonna get fro-yo. Cast it into the fire, call me Frodo. Back in the day, there was this car commercial for some dealership or something like that. Maybe it was like for Honda, I don't know. And it said this thing like at the beginning, you always gotta read the fine print, as if it's like saying, you know, the deal is not as good as you think it is. And then the next slide, it was just a black background with white letters. The next slide was like, how's this for fine print? And then the slide after that said something like $6,000 off. Except underneath, there actually was fine print on that slide. There was like a block of fine print underneath it. Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen a corporation do, almost. Like, obviously that ruins the joke. Why did you do that? Anybody remember that Micro Machines guy who could talk really, really fast, and his job was for corporations to read the disclaimers and stuff? Was there some kind of law that said those disclaimers had to be read by an actual person? And so the corporations just found the guy that could talk the fastest. Is that why that was a thing? Why didn't they just take a normal person and speed them up? Anyway, we're here. Another receipt lost. Best Def Leppard song.
I got to feel it in my blood,
And I want,
and I need,
and I know. Just took some pics with the coffee cup. So this is a Christmas miracle. Well, it's not a Christmas miracle, but it's a miracle. Last night, my octopus headphone stand, you guys have probably seen a couple of them by now, was actually deactivated by Etsy, and they sent me this email about how it wasn't handmade and that I was buying it from somewhere else and reselling it, which is not something that's allowed on Etsy. And I emailed Etsy customer service last night, and they responded today. They responded in one day. Last time they took a month to respond.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Need a couple of big boxes, so we're gonna do a night run to Lowe's. Feeling good, feeling fine, it's Wednesday night. Man, maybe we'll go to Houston tomorrow. I've got to fight a ticket that I got in Houston, and they have a bunch of good thrift stores and stuff. I don't know. This is Nacogdoches at night. We out here. Look at that. That's some dark irony. Forgot I needed to get tape. I think I'm gonna start ending these with cultivating a little gratitude every day, which is something I used to do a lot back in the day. I need to get back into. I'm gonna think of some things that I am grateful for. I'm really grateful that the filament situation has been basically solved as far as I can tell. And I'm glad that my sales have reliably doubled. In fact, today it's probably about 4 times more than I typically sell. Although there was a big $400 order that I'd been negotiating for a while. So it's a bit of an outlier, but still, my sales are way, way, way good. In fact, they're pretty close to what the peak was of my business about 3-4 years ago. So write down in the comments what you're grateful for, and maybe we'll do this every day. Peace.